to A Glittery Life? Well, because it's January, it's such a great month to do some organizing. So I thought I would do a little video about 10 things that you do not need in your closet that are probably taking up valuable space and keeping your life maybe a little bit too cluttered. So I hope this is helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know down below in the comment section. And as always, thumbs up this video if even one tip was helpful for you. So tip number 1, anything that does not fit you, get rid of it. Listen, if you are 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds away from fitting into something in your closet, don't hang on to it. Get rid of it. You never know like how long it's going to take to lose that weight, to fit back into something. Just because you loved it doesn't mean that it's going to work for your body later on when you lose that weight. And you know what? There's no better reward for losing weight than to buy something new and fresh. And you know what? It might not even be in style anymore by the time you're back into that size. Now, I believe you can get back into that size. I'm certainly trying to work back into a different size, but I cannot hang on to all those things that do not fit anymore. Number 2, get rid of anything in your closet, any clothes, any items of like any accessories or anything in your closet that makes you feel bad about yourself. If you don't put it on and feel like $1,000,000 or feel like yourself or feel like a great version of yourself or feel like you look cute, pretty, hot, sexy, fill in the blank, if you don't feel that when you put it on, get rid of it. Life is too short to wear blah clothes, and life is way too short to wear things that you don't feel great in or that don't make you look good, that aren't flattering, that aren't the right size, shape, whatever for you. Just get rid of it. Clear it out. In the case of like clothing, more is not more, okay? Sometimes less is more in terms of what you own and how much you own, not necessarily what you wear. I'm not advocating for like dressing like you're headed to like go dance for some dollar bills. But you know what I mean? Sometimes just having a whole bunch of stuff just so you can feel like you have a whole bunch of different things to wear that doesn't look good on you or doesn't fit you right, that's not always a great way to utilize your closet space. Number 3, get rid of your ex-boyfriend's fill in the blank, sweatshirt, t-shirt, football jersey, boxers, whatever you're hanging on to from your ex-boyfriend because you're just like you're stuck in the past, like can't move forward, or you're sentimental. You don't need it. You don't have room in your life for it. You don't have room in your heart for it. You don't have room in your brain for it. And you probably do not need to be wasting space in your closet for it. So get rid of it. Free yourself up from anything that's emotionally holding you back or keeping you stuck in the past. 2016 is a new year. It's time to be a new you and to move forward free of any of that baggage. Number 4, get rid of clothes that are broken. Anything that you haven't fixed by now, just get rid of it. I have a pair of very expensive black jeans in my car that need a new zipper, and they have been riding around in my car for a month now, and I have not fixed them. Now, my excuse is that it was the holidays and I was really busy, but I have put a limit. I have put a date on my calendar that if they are not fixed by then, I have to get rid of them. So I am motivated to get those fixed. If you have some things that you want to get fixed because you want to keep them, I suggest you do the same thing. 1, put them in your car. 2, give yourself a deadline to have them fixed by, otherwise they've got to go. But you just do not need broken clothes, broken shoes, broken boots, broken jeans, ripped up stuff. You don't need it hanging around, cluttering your life. Number 5 goes right along with number 4, clothes that are stained, like my favorite white t-shirt that has a stain right here. It's time for me to let it go, okay? Like I know it's my favorite t-shirt, but it's time to let it go. And I bet you have a couple things in your wardrobe that you have stains on and you're trying to pass it off like you don't know that there's a stain on it, like makeup stains, self-tanner stains, deodorant stains, sweat stains, coffee stains, toothpaste stains, whatever it is. If you can't get that stain out, honey, say goodbye or turn it into a cleaning rag. Number 6, it's time to get rid of anything that you're keeping in your closet that you don't like, that you don't wear, that you're not using, but you're keeping because it was expensive. I know all about that. I know how that goes. So you either need to take it to a consignment store, give it to a friend, give it away, because you don't need to be hanging on to things that you don't like just because they cost you a lot of money. Now, if it's something that's like a classic item, which, okay, I mean, my pearl necklace, I'm not wearing it right now. It's not really my style right now, but I'm not gonna get rid of it because it's a real pearl necklace. So, okay, that kind of stuff, like, I get it. But there is probably a ton of stuff in your closet that you're like, I just can't part with this because that cost me, fill in the blank, X amount of dollars. Honey, you can part with it. It's time to say goodbye. Give it to somebody else. Let it have a new life somewhere else. Number 7, it's time to get rid of stuff that you don't wear. That's just hanging out, waiting for a rainy day to wear it. I mean, how often are you wearing that sequin skirt that you have that you love and it still has the tags on it? It might be time to let it go. Here's a little trick that I do. In January, I turn all of my hangers facing one way. And now for the next 4 months, 3 to 4 months, anytime I wear something and I put it back in the closet, I change the hangers facing out so that I know that is something that I've worn. So as I am looking through my closet, I can see if the hanger's facing this way, I haven't worn it. If the hanger's facing this way, I've worn it. So it helps me use stuff that I haven't worn recently. And then also this spring, you know, around like March, April, when I'm thinking, okay, it's time to like edit my closet again, I'm gonna have a really good idea of things that I didn't wear. Now, I'm not talking about all your summer clothes. We all know it's the dead of winter. Your summer clothes should be in a box under your bed anyhow. They should not be taking up room in your closet or like prime real estate in your drawers. Like, they should be packed away. So I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about seasonal appropriate stuff. If you aren't gonna wear it, if you can look at it and it's in your closet and you're like, I didn't wear that last winter, it's time to say goodbye to it. Number 8. It's time to get rid of all of those old purses in the bottom of your closet that you haven't worn, you haven't used, you haven't carried. They're full of receipts, cough drops, old packs of gum, chapstick. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. That's the only reason why I know what is in those old purses. You don't need them. You don't need to hang on to them. Keep a couple favorite purses, if you have some designer purses, that's fine. Keep those. But for the most part, there's probably 3 to 5 purses in your collection right now that you can let go of. Number 9. Now this is an important one, ladies. It's time to get rid of shoes that you have to be drunk to wear, because they are so painful that they hurt before you're like walking to the car and your feet are already like bleeding, blistered, and crying. And you're just like wearing these shoes because you think it's gonna be great and you look like Bambi tottering around on them. Or you're just like all night long, all you're doing is people are talking to you and all you're thinking about is how bad your feet hurt. Or that's the only thing that you can find yourself talking about because you're in shoes that are miserable, but you paid $90, $100, $20, whatever you paid for them. And you're like, I'm gonna wear these shoes no matter what, but that's really all you can think about or talk about. And at the end of the night, like, the only reason why they don't hurt is because you're totally wasted or because you've had to black out from the pain. Get rid of those shoes. You don't need them anymore. I promise you, you'll be fine without them and you'll be a lot happier at parties and events when you're not wearing shoes that kill you. And last but not least, I took a long, hard look at my closet and where all of my accessories, and I realized I had way too many scarves. I don't know what happened. It's like scarves suck me in. I can't be the only person, but I realized I had about 25 scarves more than what I needed. So I think the number 10 thing that you need to get rid of from your closet right now is half of your scarves. You probably have a ton that you really don't need, that you don't wear. If you're like me, you have 3 or 4 that you love and those are the ones that you gravitate towards. Perfect. Keep those and it's time to say goodbye and pass the rest of them on. So anyway, let me know down below if you are in the process of some spring cleaning or editing your closet and if any one of these 10 suggestions was helpful for you and if you're gonna actually get rid of some stuff. Thanks so much for watching and happy organizing. Bye, you guys.